The first speaker to take the stage is Ileini Hirt. Ileini is a mixed-Polynesian 16-year-old from Duluth, Minnesota. She is a hockey player and a mental health advocate. After an experience with mental health, Ileini became a youth advocate for mental health through the United States Center for Mental Health and Sport. Ileini will share about her journey coping with mental health illnesses and balancing hockey and life. Please welcome Ileini to the stage.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I hope you've all had a wonderful day today so far. First off, I want to thank the Anne Bancroft Foundation for the amazing opportunity and privilege to stand before you today. I want to talk to you about both a deeply personal and universal struggle, mental health in youth athletes. The term mental health refers to one's overall well-being and has been talked about behind closed doors for far too long. Whenever we think about mental health, we think, oh, it's just a bad moment, it's a bad day, but really, it isn't. And we prefer to prioritize our physical health over our mental health, but with more studies, we've figured out that mental health is just as or even more important than our physical health. Hi there, I want to introduce myself. My name is Ileini. It means Helios, or sun in ancient Greek, and I was named after my grandmother on my Tongan culture side. I'm from Vancouver, Washington. I lived there for around 11 to 12 years, and then I moved. The cause of that move was because of the COVID-19 pandemic. It caused my family and I to move across the country, first from Washington, down to Mississippi, and up to Minnesota. Mind you, this all happened in the span of a year, and it was pretty chaotic. This was a huge struggle for me because I moved away from the one place that I knew was home. I had a struggle trying to reach out to others, connecting with new people. These new environments were hard to adapt to. And the hardest thing of all was that I started losing my passion for hockey. Hockey has always been my safe haven, always my safe place where I feel free. But without having that concrete team or program or ice rink to go to, I started feeling alone, and I felt no freedom anymore. So my mind was spiraling all over, and so much was going on. I was so overwhelmed, and my mind and body forced me to stop. As an athlete who has played sports for basically her entire life, I've been playing hockey since I was 6, so around 10 years now. I firsthand understand how frustrating mental health can be when you're playing sports. According to sports psychologists, 90% of sports are all mental, leaving only 10% for that physical side that we all know as for sports. It's always go fight, win, work out, go to the gym, go skate, go to the court. But we never even focus on ourselves. All of these old school styles that we've learned and been accustomed to is not working anymore. We've become more pressured to perform even better, and all of this pressure keeps on building up, and now athletes are experiencing even worse burnout, self-esteem conflicts, and mental health issues. And this is not working well. It is the cause because of our society and our deep passion to win, leaving no fun and no joy in the middle of that. And so now I want you all to do something. I want you to raise your hand if you've ever been told to suck it up or stop being lazy in sports or even in life. See, yeah, I know I have. With this, you can see how many hands were raised. You're not alone. We all know these struggles, and now with this, we can spread even more awareness with it. With this, I've experienced my own pain, and I know all of us have as well. And I've learned, and I'm made my goal to turn this pain into my passion. I've made it my goal to spread awareness and help my community become more aware of the struggles and the importance of mental health. A little bit more about myself. Growing up, I played hockey with boys. It wasn't until 3 years ago when I actually started playing with girls. It's pretty cool. The shift in these team dynamics from the chill, nonchalant boys to the feisty, powerful girls was weird. It was really weird. When I first went into the locker room, first stepped up onto the ice, it was weird. I noticed all of the girls and their talents, their beauty, their amazing intelligence. In my mind, during all of that chaotic moving as well, it shut down. I couldn't focus on my own talent anymore. I felt ugly, unimportant, but that wasn't even it. I tried reaching out for help, but in Duluth, basically everyone knows each other already. And so if you move there, you're already isolated. And that didn't help with the fact that I'm a minority. I don't look the same. We don't all have the same opinions. And I struggled for the first 2 years that I lived in Duluth. But now this year, I've decided to use all of this passion, all of this hard work, all of these negative experiences into an amazing tool belt. I have all of these resources now, and I want you all to know that you can have these resources too. Reach out to others. If you notice a slight little change in anybody, your family, your friends, your loved ones, your peers, even yourself, don't be afraid to reach out for help. Please don't. You never know what somebody is going through, and you can never assume anything. And so, together, we can ensure that nobody has to go through these things, where nobody has to get to that breaking point where they have to stop and they have to take a break from everything. Please don't ever let anybody stop you from doing what you love or what you believe in. You are you. You are talented. You are special. You are beautiful. Use this girlhood. Use you and keep on going. Collectively, we can break this stigma that was created around mental health in sports, and we can break it and create a new supportive and loving environment for everyone, where even athletes can strive in sports both mentally and physically. Thank you.